Hello, I'm Joey Malone. You're watching Underkill TV.
Hi, this is Lauren Molinaire from Little Caesar, and you're watching Underkill TV.
This is Fidel with Little Caesar, and you're watching Underkill TV.
Hands on my back. Was woman trying to better than crack. Burning that fire is taking my soul. So damn addicted to rock and roll.
Welcome to Underkill TV. I'm joined with the guys just come into the UK, Little Caesar. How you doing, guys?
Great.
Rocking.
Really good. Yeah, just loving the weather.
I see, yeah, the weather's not really typical British summertime, as they say.
I love it.
Working on my tan. You'll have to wait some time in the UK. And how are you guys doing? Are you looking forward to this UK tour? This is the first date, I believe, right?
This is, yeah. We got 6 shows coming up over the next 7 days. So Swansea, Wolverhampton, Newcastle, Glasgow, Sheffield, and London.
How did you do that? I don't remember any of that shit. We're just glad to be here.
I'm looking at the thing.
And how's Ron doing? Because obviously he's had a bit of back trouble, obviously coming out for the shows.
Yeah, he had a spinal tap. Literally. Yeah. So they told him that he couldn't. They were asking him what he was doing, and he said, "Well, I have to go on a 11-hour flight." And he was going, "No, you can't do that." He goes, "What do you mean you can't do that? You're gonna have to postpone that." He goes, "No, I can't postpone that. No, it's not gonna happen." He goes, "I gotta go." He goes, "Well, then you have to be lying down." And he's sitting with us, so they had to upgrade him to first class, and $2,500 later, so he could lie down.
That's commitment,
That's
isn't
what
it?
it's come down to, man.
And he had some sort of spinal tap they gave him that kind of knocked the pain out. I don't know.
Epidural shot.
Epidural, yeah.
Epidural, yeah.
I want one.
And they gave him
And
a bunch
first
of.
class as well.
Yeah.
And I meant to ask you guys, I heard about you guys, one of the guys that does a bit for Underkill TV, AD Price, he told me he discovered you guys, or he knew about you guys, which is where I discovered you guys, playing Bulldog Bash about 20 odd years ago, is that right? Yeah. And do you remember much about that show at all?
It was,
I think you were headlining, were you not?
I think so, right?
It was interesting.
Years
Yeah.
old, so.
Yeah, he wasn't in a band then. But yeah, it was interesting. There was a lot of people, but there seemed to be some chaos that ensued. I mean, normally that happens at a Little Caesar show, but
It's a little over the top.
There was unfortunately there was some sort of fire or something that happened.
They had all the food trucks set up in a big line, and there's a big area where you'd buy all these foods from all over. And one of them caught on fire, and then it set off the propane tank, and it was like a movie. You just see kaboom, and then kaboom, and then kaboom, and then there was like stuff flying all over on fire.
Is this why you guys were on stage then?
No, we were backstage just before it. And then all of a sudden somebody comes running up to our dressing room and says, "You guys got to get out of here right now." And we had to get back on our tour bus and back it out of there. It was crazy.
But they backed it back in, and then we did hit the stage. But yeah, they just tried to pull all the vehicles away from all the propane explosions. But yeah, that's when we came over. We on that tour we did the Bulldog Bash, we did the Marquee, we went over to Germany and played, and then we played a pop festival in Sweden. Yeah.
Wow. And how does it feel like, as you say, over 20 years later, and there's still a demand for Little Caesar back in the UK? That must make you feel really sort of proud.
It's a real honor. Yeah, I mean, we split up, and after that Bulldog Bash run, we went back and played a few more dates in the States, and then did one last show in Vegas, and then we broke up. There was a lot of just, the industry came crashing down on us, and we had to step away from it for about 7 or 8 years.
Yeah, it was, you know, just being disillusioned with the entire music industry, because it was all about the business, and it wasn't about the music. And we were like, you know what, this ain't fun anymore. So we just went our own way. And then a few years later, hey, you guys want to jam? And here we are.
Fresh start and away to go again. Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta back away from something to get an appreciation for it later. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we dragged his butt in here.
And the new guy.
Now we're here again.
Excellent stuff. And also, as well, speaking on the festival front, you guys managed to play Donington, even though you originally you couldn't do it. What was the reason behind the original Donington? I think it was '92, was it? You were gonna play, but it never happened.
I think the record company didn't give us the money to come back over here.
Yeah, they wouldn't give us the
That's
tour
why we
support.
broke up. Because we were like, dude, they got it set up. We're doing Donington. We're gonna do this tour. We're gonna 30 days. Blah blah blah. The UK and Europe, and they were going, we're not giving you another penny. And we were like, okay, fuck you. We want out. And
Yeah, there was, I mean, there was a lot of expectations on Little Caesar to be the next Guns N' Roses, and I mean, Geffen Records didn't even know that they had a Guns N' Roses when they signed them, or Nirvana. Those kind of rock and roll explosions happen on the street because rock and roll is this untamed beast, and they kind of put those expectations on us. We never had those expectations. We just wanted to be a great kind of classic rock 70-ish type band. So, but unbeknownst to us and the record business, here we are. Like when we got back together, we kind of got it back together for a few years, and then put Redemption out about 3 years ago, I think it was. So, yeah.
It all comes back around.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It does. It's just like the classic rock sound seems to be sort of bigger now than it has been since it's, if you could say, gone away, if you like. Yeah.
We don't know how to do anything else, so it just is natural,
We're having more fun now, I think, than we've ever had.
Yeah.
And like, like Joey alluded to, you get this newfound appreciation because you've been away from it for so long. And the people over here are like so nice and so genuine and so, I mean, it just makes you feel great. And why not do it? I mean, you're feeding off of them and they're feeding off of you, and it's just been a party ever since. That's awesome.
And the other question I was going to ask you guys, can we expect a follow-up to, is it All American Dream was the last year? Yeah. Can we expect a follow-up to that?
I think we're going to start writing some more stuff. We got a few ideas kicking around. When we get back, we got here, and then in September we got Europe, and then we'll start throwing some ideas around. You never know.
Yeah, we'll probably put something out before the fall tour. We're just breaking in Joey Malone, our new guy here, and so we've always.
I was going to ask you, Joey, how are you settling in?
I think it's great. I'm honored to play with these guys. They're all really good people, and there's no nonsense. It's straight ahead, just no bullshit rock and roll, and it's great.
Excellent stuff. And where also do you guys like playing in? Obviously, in the UK, I think the last time you were in Wales was Hard Rock Hell. Am I right? Was that 2 years ago? 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was a blast.
I think was it Chris Buck got up and played with you guys? Is that right?
Yeah, Chris. He's a great guitar player. Really great guy, and we got introduced to him by his manager, and he's just classic. I mean, he's such a great player, and he just fit right in, and I mean, it was a lot of fun. And I think we're gonna drag him in for some shenanigans this time around too. Yeah.
Excellent stuff. Anything tonight? Can I ask?
Yeah. Well, since he lives 20 miles from here, it was only fitting to bring him here.
Yeah. Drag his ass out of the house.
And will he be doing the same song he done in Hard Rock Hell, or?
A couple of things up our sleeves, so we'll see.
I have to stick around.
Well, we will be sticking around. We will be sticking around.
If you're close by, come on by.
And what's the plans then for you guys? Have you got anything festival-wise lined up into 2014 at the minute? Perhaps in Europe or stateside?
I think right now we're concentrating right now here on the UK, and we're going to have a lot of fun here. We love it here. And then, like I said, in September we're going to do Europe, but we don't have any festivals lined up per se, but you never know what's going to happen.
Excellent. And also, for anybody that wants to check the band and keep the band up to date with the band, you've got the website, and have you got Twitter or anything like that? They can check it out.
We've got littlecaesar.net, then Little Caesar Facebook page also too.
Excellent stuff. Well, guys, I really do look forward to the show, and I appreciate you guys taking the time out to chat to us here on Underkill TV. Those that haven't checked Little Caesar out, please check them out on the website, as I said, also on the Facebook page as well, and even the YouTube as well. They've got your own YouTube channel as well, haven't you?
I believe so, yeah.
A lot of stuff, yeah.
And YouTube, yeah.
Excellent stuff, guys. Well, this has been Alistair for Underkill TV with the guys from Little Caesar. We'll catch you guys soon. Thanks a lot, guys. Cheers. Thank you.
Yeah, rock on!